Water race. We are doing our second live YouTube video. How are you doing, guys?
Good, Mike. Obviously, been keeping an eye on it today, in between obviously the dreaded work. But yeah, I mean, it's addictive. Obviously, we left last night, and I didn't go to bed till probably 11:30, and I was up at 6 this morning. Yeah, really. And I went to bed with butterflies in my stomach. Really excited for everyone. But yeah, and it's been an interesting day, and obviously going into this night, looks like we've got drama already.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's been a good day for most teams. I think everyone's done well. There's been a couple of just before we get into the drama that is it's night two, isn't it? But what happened now? Team one did get lost, which was great to see. Rob Preston, he is human after all, but they got back
exactly.
on it.
Exactly,
They're in
just
the
goes
lead
to
again.
show. Yeah, I mean, just goes, and that shows what a quality team they are.
Such a great team.
I loved. What's the who's the support?
Julian. Julian Dent.
Julian Dent. Yeah, I loved it when he was speaking to Thomas earlier. He was going, it was just a distraction. Yeah. Rob was kicking himself, but it was just a distraction. It was good.
Yeah. Julian Dent is priceless in the role he does. He really is, I think. Yeah, and yeah, so that happened. There's a couple of little bits of getting lost, which every team has at some point, and hopefully it doesn't impact too much. But generally, people go in the right way.
Do you think it'll get easier from obviously the course, the part of the course they're on now, Mike? It's Orno, some of them are on Orno, will be. Do you think it's going to get easier? I mean, a lot of people know this part of the course, don't they?
Well, yeah, there's a good amount of roads and tracks and hard surfaces. Yeah, from checkpoint 13 to checkpoint 14, that should be reasonably straightforward. Through the night, you just got to get there, and you've got to get there within the 8-hour rule, and that is the absolute killer on this race for me anyway, in my eyes. But yeah, from 13 to 14, I think everyone should be able to, assuming the tiredness doesn't set in too much. But will all teams get there? I don't think so. So we've had a bit of drama in the last little while. I think Team 6 Sweden, is it Ricard who's on in some kind of trouble? I don't know.
Yeah, it's team. I think it is Ricard. Team 6 was having issues,
and it looks like Team 6 were in second place.
It looked like they were holding him up. Walking with him.
It could come back from it. It could be a fueling rest situation. Definitely, they're not far behind, so they've got time to rest. So maybe that'll help. Team 8 looks like they had. I think one of the guys there got cold, possibly on that big swim to checkpoint. Was it 11 or 12?
Yeah,
checkpoint 11. Yeah, looks like a big one. And I thought that would be a tester. So I don't know if there's a medic going there or not, but there's a couple of things going on tonight, and it is, as we said earlier, at night 2. This is where it all kicks off, or doesn't kick off in some ways. Yeah, and Chris and the gang, Team 5, they had a little distraction a couple of hours ago. They went around in circles for a little bit, but they got back on it, and they're trucking along. They're not going to. I don't think those guys are going to stop for a medical reason, touch wood, but it's the old 8-hour rule that's going to come in.
Good tonight, Mike. Hold on.
Say again. You all right, guys? So anyway, Team 5, they've just touched land, and
I'm gonna.
You got to shoot.
No, I'm gonna come in on my phone. I mean, I've got some internet problems. I'm just gonna try it on my phone.
Okay.
I'll be straight back.
Yeah, cool, man. So at the back of the pack, they're about 6 hours behind. They've got a bit of a land run walk struggle to come, and they're live now on the video. They look in good spirits. Yeah, they're looking good spirits. So good luck, Germany, GB, and Sweden. Isabella, Vincent, and Chris, and Angelus on the boat. Teammates, USA, done great job so far. And I don't know if there's a cold issue, but something's going on there. Team 4, Sweden, steady, really impressed. USA, France, awesome effort by Jared's team there. Team 2, there's a couple of Marcuses on that team. Helen Whitmar's team 7, really consistent and possibly gaining. I'm pretty sure they're gaining on team 6 and holding their own off team 1, Australia. So it's looking like it's still early. It's still only 31 hours or something. 30 hours, 20 minutes into the race. So we haven't even hit the 36-hour, the classic 36-hour mark what Thomas Uganda talks about. And so, yeah, it's early days. But Team 1, Team 6, and Team 7 are looking the strongest so far. Gazi, you're back with us.
I appear to be, Mike. I appear.
Good man.
Any more? Have you got any more on Team 6?
No, so I just saw... It looks like Team 6, Rickard looks better. He's just putting loads of layers on.
Excellent.
He's conscious. He's standing up. I think they need to rest and eat and get warm. I guess they know all the stuff. It's the usual situation. It's well, I say usual. It's not usual, but they know what they're doing for sure. But yeah, teams. My worry now really is, as I mentioned, we've been messaging each other a little bit today, and it's this 8-hour rule. If you don't know that, guys, once the first team gets into stage 4, you've got to stay within 8 hours of the checkpoint that they hit. So yeah, and the last checkpoint that the back of the pack hit, which is Team 5, was checkpoint 10. And they were 6 hours, 5 minutes behind. So they've got an hour and 55 yeah.
Chris was talking earlier when they went cut to the live feed, and he was talking, which is always good, as we know, Mike.
Yeah.
But he mentioned that, and Isabella was wearing her dry robe, and just saying she's having a bit of a moment. So hopefully they can get warm, because I think they've got a reasonable swim coming up shortly.
They've got that good swim. So it looks like they've got a few K. It's hard to estimate that, but I don't know, 4K, 3K of moving on land. Hopefully it's not windy, so they can warm up a bit on that. And then they've got what looks possibly like a 3K-ish, maybe a bit longer. A significant, call it an hour, a significant swim anyway. So that'll be cold in the dark, probably. It might even feel warmer. I'm not there, but that'll be a challenge. If they get to checkpoint 11 in good spirits and say 7 hours, less than 7 hours behind the lead team, then I think that'll be a result, given what's happening. Because Team Australia are moving fast.
They've
for sure
found their groove again.
Yeah.
Not that they ever got out of it.
No. I'm just going to have a look up at the live video there, just to see if we got any info on medical situations going on.
I've got they've WhatsApped Mike, and they've said that Team 8 USA just arrived at checkpoint 11. Medical staff have been called in to check on one of the racers before the team continues. More updates to come.
Okay.
So hopefully it's nothing serious. But she was, unfortunately, I did see her coughing. So hopefully it's nothing serious.
Yeah, hopefully they can carry on. And we had, just looking back at the day, there was a couple of moose, I believe, swimming alongside some of the teams, which was great. There was a bit of I was in and out like yourself, and it just felt like it was a good day all around.
Yeah, I mean, the weather conditions, again, from the TV looked amazing. I'm not sure. Obviously, it's always cold in the Baltic. It's called the Baltic for a reason. But the conditions look really good today. And I think they said it was going to be pretty good conditions today. And I think last night, some of the pictures coming through on Facebook, it looked like they had Northern Lights last night as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen them, but
Yeah.
I heard Thomas mention those. Yeah.
Yeah,
What was
there's
that?
some photographs on Facebook. It looks amazing.
I did ask. You can ask the broadcast, by the way, a question. If you go to, if you send a message to info@onewaterrace.com, send them a question. They love the questions. Team 5 are currently on the video going through some tough terrain by the looks of it. But yeah, I did ask a question of the team, and it was to do with calories burned. How many extra calories does the lead swimmer have compared
heard
to the
that
rest? Did you hear the? Yeah,
Yeah, I heard that
because
question.
most teams have a lead swimmer, usually one dedicated person. So you got Glenn for Team Australia. I think Team 6 are mixing it up between Rickard and the big man. I forget his name.
Yeah,
Big fella, big unit. And then most teams have one. So like Asia Young, Glenn, and Chris Goodfellow for Team 5.
You go back to the live feed, Mike. You can see Team 6. They're obviously preparing to move, but Rickard doesn't look in a good way there. He's obviously with some hot food, etc. Things can soon change, but he looks pretty cold.
Well, if they get to Orno, they'll have a nice long run.
It's a big run, isn't it?
Yeah. So they do have a good swim to get there, but maybe 3.5K or something. But then at least they'll have some land time. But yeah, Christian, the science man, reckons about 20% extra calories burned by the lead swimmer, which is quite a lot. I suppose it depends how much actual pulling you're doing, or as you talked about breaking the waves, etc. I guess like on a bike, but it's probably more so because water is obviously more dense than air. So yeah, no wonder Chris.
We know that. Hungry. We know that from Chris. We know how many calories and how much food Chris liked on the front there. I mean, he needed fuel. He's a big fella.
Yeah, definitely. So looking ahead to the night, and I'm going to go to bed after this, to be honest, guys. I really need to get. I mean, it sounds a bit selfish, doesn't it? These guys.
Exactly.
But
I've got a 5:40 start tomorrow. I'm up in London.
Right. Okay. But look at that. Yeah, get onto Orno, hit the roads as much as you can. Try and get a bit of a pace on as much as possible. And you're going to get most of the way to checkpoint 14. It looks possibly all of the way on some kind of track. Actually, it's a bit wiggly woggly, but it looks like the whole way down there. After checkpoint 14, I've not looked actually.
But I think Julian was saying that potentially once they had this long swim across to Orno, I think there was only the maximum swims were less than a K, and then obviously
it is, isn't it? Yeah, you're kind of on the World Champs course ish, or not far off it, and then you're getting onto Uto. That looks an easy one to get there. With all those guys will know. If you've done Uto or the World Champs course, you're on it. 15 checkpoint 15 is pretty much on the Uto course, which that's awesome. Chris will love that. And then down towards 16, 17, a little bit of nav there actually, and then down to Gagat, not far off. So if you can bash out Orno, I don't know what's going to.
Obviously, it's a long night. There's a long night ahead of them, Mike. But it does feel to me like quite a fast course today. Be interesting to see when we wake up tomorrow where that yellow dot is on the map, but I have a feeling they're going to be a fair way down.
Yeah, and I think as well with the warmer conditions in the water, and from what I've heard on the land in general compared to yesterday, there's less. There's been a lot of times when people have been actually in shorts, normal swim run kit, not putting like a stupid amount of layers on. Excuse me. Although that probably will happen with fatigue in night 2, that's going to happen.
They're going to get colder. They're not going to get warmer.
No, but a slightly different vibe to last year, and the Aussies seem to have speeded up.
Yeah.
Possibly.
If anyone obviously popped in last night, they would have seen Susie. And Susie's been following Team 6 around. I don't know if you saw any of that, Mike. There was a party boat. I can't remember. They were on land as well, hugging Team 6. But there was definitely a party vibe going on there. It was amazing.
Oh, cool. I did hear some music on one of the videos. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was Susie's boat.
Big shout out to Susie. Okay, what else? I know Chris had some cramps at some point earlier today, but I think that's sorted now. Team USA looks like they're still in that point where they finished that swim, waiting for the medic. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be that much, apart from like all the Swedish teams are doing great. I should expect, I suppose. The ones that stand out for me: USA, France, Jared, Chris. Jess, the former triathlete, and on the boat is not Kristen. I can't remember now.
It is Christian. Is it Christian? It's not Christina.
Kristen. Yeah.
Kristen.
They are trucking along nicely there. Yeah, very impressive. Lots of experience, of course, but you've got to execute it as well, and they are doing a great job. I get the feeling that they're kind of enjoying it in some ways.
Team 4 seem to be on the up, but if you look at the live checkpoint leaderboard, they seem to have, although obviously Team 8 have stopped, but Team 4 seem to have gone down slightly. Looking at the actual map, they seem to have maybe they're having a nap or something, because they seem to have not gone anywhere for a little while. But as you said, Team 3 are very solid, and they've had a solid race.
Yeah,
but that live leaderboard is good to see, or that live checkpoints is good. You can see progress. Team 1 and Team 6 have been in literally a straight line. It's been excellent. Even Team 7 have gone down a little bit on the last checkpoint 12. Really good.
Yeah.
Really good. But I think we're going to see a big difference tomorrow. Selfishly going to bed, Mike, I think we're going to see a big difference on the map tomorrow.
Yeah, it's going to be well. Yeah, who knows? Who knows if the Aussies have a sleep, that'll help maybe.
Yeah.
In the short term for the rest of the gang. Yeah. And sleep is, I know all the teams will be thinking about sleep. So, yeah. Good luck. Good luck.
It looks like Ricard's up. It looks like they're feeding him.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of cuddling going on.
That's good news.
No, they're getting their vests back on, so let's go.
Okay, back on. Brilliant. So how far, looking at the map, they look like they're, they've moved on the map as well. They're not too far behind T1, Team Australia, probably less than an hour anyway. Team 7 are catching. All to play for. Alex Berggren, by the way, we forgot. I know some of the other guys were racing in Ireland who raced last year on one water race. But Alex Berggren was racing in America at Casco Bay last weekend, I think it was. And he won with Daniel Hansen last weekend. Unbelievable.
Incredible.
Yeah. So well done, Alex and Daniel.
There's a lot of cuddling going on in Team 6.
I've got a different video to you guys. Hang on a minute. I'm
a little bit behind. That's why.
Okay.
That's why.
I'm looking at Team 5 on the video.
No, mine's now jumped to. They've put the map on. Team 5. Yeah. They put team.
Yeah, they're moving. Team 5.
Yeah. They're back on land.
Yeah, Isabella's got the big
Come on.
jacket on. the dry rope, as you said.
Inside out.
Yeah. I guess they're trying to keep it dry on the inside.
I've got the same feed. Yeah.
Might be best to put it the other way around.
Chris seems to have found his mojo again, though.
Yeah,
Chris has found his mojo.
Yeah.
He's eating because he was limping. Literally, he had his hip. He was kept holding his hip. That's obviously loosened up again. But he looks like he's back on a mission, which is good.
He does. And Thomas was having a go at Chris a couple of times, a couple of little niggles early on. Thomas, leave Chris alone. He's a big he's a big kid. Just let him have some fun, and he'll keep going. He'll keep moving. Just don't cut him off.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, what time are we on now? Race time. We've got UK time is 9:34, so it's 10:34. They've been going. That'll be 36 hours, isn't it?
30 hours. 30 hours, 33 minutes they've been going.
30 hours, yeah. Yeah. So, God, still quite early in the race.
It was 33 hours we made, Mike, wasn't
it? Was it 33?
I've got 33. I've just, for some reason, I've got 33 in my head.
It was 30 something.
I think it was
about 30. 30 something. Yeah, early. Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
might be. I've got 30 in my head.
Yeah. But we were just getting into it as you know.
Exactly. We had no injuries. We were just getting into our groove, Mike. Rules are rules.
This is it. And this is the balance.
I mean, question for you, Mike, watching it, does it make you want to go back?
At times it does, and at times it's just the commitment. I'd probably have to end all relationships, including really close ones. My partner, it's like it's. I wish I'm not obviously doing. Just if I went back, I'd almost be knowing I wasn't. I'd be knowing I wasn't going to get to Lanzarote. And I don't feel comfortable with that. As I said last time we reviewed our performance last year, I think for a British team, it's a 5-year project. Just like Marika's team, they're all Swedish. They have facility to train over there. This is the 4th year to get, and they haven't got there yet. The 4th year, hopefully they'll do it this year. But that's unless you're some kind of very, very talented team and group of athletes like the Australians and Daniel's team, but particularly the Australians are special, which, I'm not in that camp. I'm more in the kind of camp that might make some progress after 5 years. And I'm getting too old, that'll be pretty old in 5 years too. So, and I'll probably, so basically, guys, no is probably the answer, although it pains me to say it.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I'm definitely on the older side for this race now, unfortunately. I realised that last year. But no, we had a good time.
We did, when we said that we gave Britain a look at it, and but it is ridiculous. It is a ridiculous race, and that's what it is. And if you see, you go fast.
If you'd asked me 2 or 3 hours ago, I thought 6 teams were going to finish, but now I'm not sure. Literally, it's that second night curse.
Yeah, I think 3. I think 3 will finish.
Yeah,
and it could.
I think 4. I think Swedish team 2, who is it? Marcus, who's finished at 4.
Yeah, they are 4 teams. They are going great. It might be 4 there.
Team 3. Let's not rule out team 3.
No, I know. I'm not being. I don't. Yeah. It could be, but this is what happened last year. Guys, it looked like last year there was going to be 5 teams finishing.
I know.
And then it just all collapsed. We woke up in the morning and
it's the second night curse.
Yeah. So we'll see. Well, I think T1 Australia aren't far off. Or no,
called the ultimate. Is it human capacity for no reason?
No, it's not. ultimate test of human capacity. No one went for 12A. I'm assuming Team 5 aren't going to go for 12A. So yeah, some of the options haven't been taken. I mean, I was amazed that Team 5 went for that big swim at the start. What was that? Was that 1B or 1A? I can't remember.
I look forward to the debrief on that one, Mike. We said this last night. We look forward to that, because if you look at the live checkpoint, I think it is live checkpoints. Team 5 were up there with Team 1 for the first sort of half of that checkpoint, and then obviously from there they spiraled down, unfortunately.
They stabilized kind of about checkpoint 7 to 8. They improved slightly there, but they struggled to just, the guys at the front have gone faster.
Yeah, we were chatting this afternoon. There was a couple of checkpoints where they lost no time to the leaders at all, which meant they were traveling at the same speed as the leaders, which was amazing.
Yeah.
What we need, Mike, is tortoise in the hare. We need the Aussies to go for a sleep and end up sleeping a little bit too long. That's what we need.
We do. We need Julian Dent to go to sleep, because he won't let them sleep.
No, he's taskmaster, isn't he?
We need Julian to kind of have a little snooze and a couple of Council Mind 4X. Cool. Well, guys, it's good to catch you up. And I'll just check in on the action. But follow it, guys. OneWaterRace.com. It's all there.
Cool. Maybe see if we can get a debrief with Chris after the race, Mike.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I'm going to give him a few hours to relax. We definitely are going to have it. Yeah.
What day's it tomorrow? Wednesday, maybe Thursday.
Yeah. No, cool. I'm going to give him a few days, poor fella. Cool.
He said earlier he doesn't drink, but he's going to have a couple of beers. Anyway, appreciate it, Mike. And I'll catch you soon.